I have another important announcement to make. Um, I've been exceptionally lucky with my whole on-call shtick so far. I'm only ever on call at work for 2 weeks at a time, and so far we're through week 1 now, and I haven't gotten a single call. This has happened before, and I have gotten a couple things in the back end. But like, I know, way to tempt fate, right? But maybe I can be nothing but net and be 0 for 0. Get super lucky. It has happened to people in the office before, so like, it's not unheard of. It's just, it would be a first for me. You know, I usually average about 2 calls. It tends to be the average for everybody, getting 2 calls within 1 2-week shift. So I wouldn't be too shocked, but you know, there is the kind of benefit of like, it is kind of the holiday season, or at least the start of it in November. People are winding down. There's a whole lot less office work going on and a whole lot less lab work too. So like, people are just generally doing less, and you know, there's much smaller chances of an accident happening. So you dropped in to tell you you're gonna eat some ice cream and do some insurance shit before you can fully join. All right, Proto, sounds good. Enjoy your attention-bearing ice cream and insurance paperwork. Grim. That's right, baby. All horns, no scales, no feathers. Look at it. Looks like 2 drinks in a wyvern. I think that might be something we have to construct in the Discord later. A full copy pasta, a full conversion copy pasta into Freedom Planet 2 language. It would be. I think it would be pretty funny. There is potential there. All right. Well, I managed to make some use out of the jukebox as well. I'm very happy to do that. I managed to do that. Usually I tend to, that's the great thing about streaming. When you need new background music, you actually use the in-game jukeboxes. Usually I just go on YouTube when I want to listen to a sound test for a while. But now it becomes useful again. It's great. Tell you, last night's stream nearly killed you. You're lightheaded and went to bed a giggly bitch. Well, I'm glad somebody got to go to bed a giggly bitch. For those not in the Discord last night, I did not get to go to bed a giggly bitch. Neither of those 2 things are happening, because there is power washing happening outside of my window at midnight because I live in hell. And even though it should not be happening, I've been told it should not be happening at that time. It's still happening, and I'm still hoping that my fucking landlord can figure this out and like tell the people power washing the nearby restaurant vents at night, be like, hey, stop that, because I got real mad. I may have been, it may have kind of seemed like I was crashing out on stream. I was having fun. I was crashing out afterwards in my bed. I'm surprised that I did not have a neighbor try to confront me, be like, hey, like, you were like kind of screaming and like hitting things at midnight, like, what's up with that? Are you like crazy? And hopefully they understood that it was also because of the power washing, but you know, hopefully my upstairs neighbor doesn't actually think that I'm like, you know, a danger to people's health and property. But if so, well, fuck them. No, they probably understand what was happening. They're probably sick of it too. There's fairly high turnover in this building, and I think that might be why. Just nobody brings it up. Anyways, on to brighter topics. We got Freedom Planet to play, and I just realized, like, we now have the ability to, like, do all this hub stuff. We haven't had access to the hub in a while, so we have a whole bunch of people to talk to, so a bunch of dialogue to kind of start things off before we get back to the action-y parts of things. Hopefully, it'll be a nice, smooth, easygoing start to the stream that I can just kind of relax my way into and then doing actual gameplay. Hopefully my upstairs neighbor doesn't assume I'm into Vor. No, I wasn't yelling about Vor at the top of my lungs, thankfully, so I don't think they're going to assume that. I was yelling about Vor like the middle of my lungs during last night's stream. It's not quite enough. We got some pretty thick brick walls and floors around here. Come on, we got a giant fish lady to punch. My sister too, probably. You gonna punch your sister? She stuck me on a boat in the middle of nowhere with raisins, so I'm pretty much over talking it out now. We'll get to see that in Carol's story next time. Ready to go when you are? Alright, thanks, Carol. Glad to see the regulars back. Weird robot water balloons and Murgers would only buy water. Didn't even bother with the oven during the occupation. Interesting, they only drink water. Crazy. The opposite of gamers. Escal used to call me Little Kiara. He helped me get better when I got really sick. Please, lady, he's not a bad guy. Bring him back. I know you can. Yeah, I understand the complex social dynamics of why Escal's doing his thing. Escal's so awesome. He beat up all those robots and saved Shuigong. Yeah, that's a little bit of an outdated comment there, Little Kiara. They might know about the salami units. Hello, little racist child. What's your opinions of the current things that are happening? This is our fault. None of this would have happened if we kept those water dragons in the ocean where they belong. Yeah, no, that's about par for the course. I didn't expect you to learn anything. Give them a taste of the good life, and now they're gonna take it all away from us. History repeats itself. This fucking character has some of the best dialogue for how fucking terrible it is. It's like it's professionally written racism. That doesn't sound good. Anyways. After we're finished here, we should get on the ship with Snake Man and go off into space like we want to do. Alright, you are speaking very weird and short sentences, Mila. Everything's fine. Everything's great. I talked with Snake Man and we're all friends now. All friends. Now. Yep. Haha, genuine laughter. Alright, so you've been like chipped or you're the snake or something like that. Something's wrong with Mila. Surprised she hasn't tried to strangle Lilac with her own pigtails. Not quite yet. Not until we get non-compliant and stop wanting to like go with whatever the moon plan is. I'm sorry, you crushed us to keep Shang too safe and we failed. Grown too soft, neglected my own training, all for a trick knee. God damn it, stop talking about your knees. I don't want to hear about y'all's Nico knees, okay, NPCs? That joke passed many years ago. No enemy reemerges, but not the one that you expected. Perhaps you should consider it a gift. I doubt any that stood against Brevin previously would care to repeat that experience. Well, no one wants to stand up against, you know, murderous dragon water lady either, so. So, hey there. Guess you're wondering how old Duck got caught up in this meth. Let me try that again. So, hey there. Guess you're wondering how old Duck got caught up in this mess. I'm not really wondering that, but do tell. That was just talk, you know, just shooting the breeze with the guys, and then we were there, shooting up Shang too, and suddenly it wasn't just talk anymore. I can't believe my beloved Corey would be a part of all this. Beloved Corey? Are you in a relationship with Carol's sister? I didn't know that, none of that. What are the other people I have to talk to here? Nico knees, you get hit with my Nico knees. Usually it's the Nico knees that are getting hit with the Nico bat. Well, mind control's out. Turns out the easiest way to control people is by exposing age-old secrets covered up by generations of hereditary ruling family and exploiting the outrage. Who knew? Yeah! Emotional exploitation. That Murga had an awful compelling way with words, though, I have to say. Just what kind of delicious things are going on in that noggin of hers? She wants to learn about propaganda. She wants to not become immune to it, but start disseminating it. There's a lot of technology on the Bakunawa I'm certain my colleagues will want to study. We'll just have to, like, crash it to the ground first. Okay. What's in the training here? We haven't been to General Gong's dojo in a while. We haven't really had access to it. Let's train. What other training things we have? Oh, it's just the 3? Okay, never mind. You can battle buddies in a sparring match? Okay, I see. Huh. Engu hologram, oral practice versus Gong. I guess if I wanted to learn more about their AI, that would probably be good. I don't know, this seems kind of maybe bonusy. I don't really feel like getting to that right now. They're a little too bonus. How do I get out of this menu? It's very unintuitively designed. I'm trying. It's not bringing me over to the other button, so I have to select somebody first? Okay, that's weird, but sure. Awesome. Alright. What do you have to say? Guang, not Gong. I knew we couldn't trust that mangy pup. Can't believe you convinced so many of my friends to turn against Shang, too. That's crazy. That's all I have to say about that. Oh, favorite NPC. Yes, still just has quack to say. Let's see, first we lost Shang 2, then we got it back, and now we're about to lose the world. Don't think I got anything in armor you can help with that. It's all to you now. I don't know, a pretty cool knife might actually help me out. Oh yeah, I could donate to the museum too. I forgot about that. I actually have the resources and ability to go back there now. As the dragon crawls across the sky to devour our moon, we are all at once confronted by our brief mortality. Who amongst us can say they lived a good life, or a meaningful one, and does any of it even matter? What sweet oblivion. Okay, aside of the whole oblivion thing, yep, those are the thoughts that haunt me when I try to go to bed. I have giant existential dread about my own mortality, and I have for many years, so thanks, little child, for bringing that up into my memory again. Regardless of circumstances, it's good to be home. Still, we should conclude our business here as soon as we can. We have a planet to save. Alright, Nira. Always standing on business as usual. Hello, General Gong version 2. It's great to be back at Shang 2. Too bad about the giant spaceship of Doom flying up there, though. Really brings down the mood. Watch your back around that serpentine. Guy's a literal snake. And with syntax in his hands? Forget about it! Oh shit! General Gong is Italian coded. Let's fucking go! Forget about it. He's definitely gonna pull a fast one. Alright, I was not it fits with the character design they're going for. I still did not expect a phonetic spelling of forget about it for General Gong. That's great. Alright, cool. Alright, oh, that hole in the floor is still there. And Magister, what you got to say? Chinese New Yorker panda, exactly. He's multicultural.
Yo, Magister, what's up?
Magister.
You summoned us, oh exalted one?
Thank you for coming. I wish to share the results of my research regarding Murga and the Water Dragon people. At first, what I found merely reaffirmed everything we already knew. That the Water Dragons turned violent. That Murga was their greatest warrior. That many Shangtusians died defending themselves from the Perusian scourge. Then I realized that the books I had read were all written by Earth Dragons and their descendants.
Nothing about the whole, like, oh, those primitive water dragons maybe made that stood out to you?
That could possibly recount history from a water dragon's perspective. I found it within a handwritten book of flowers and horticulture. There were various annotations by the author describing what was then to her current events.
Yes,
if
history.
What she wrote is true, then I'm so sorry, Lilac. Murga is right to be angry.
Magister.
I was hoping that
history written by the
perhaps
victors.
by speaking to her, I could
very
persuade her
nasty.
from this course. Her grudge is against my people. The rest of the world need not suffer for our arrogance and conspiracy. But I suppose that hope is extinguished now.
No, I don't believe
We have
that.
at least 24 hours
mad?
before the piss
She commands an
droplets
aerial
actually
fortress
fall into
capable
Shang
of
2, so
intergalactic flight
we've got
and
time.
eating moons. The time to appeal to her better nature has long since passed.
Maybe I just don't want to be the last water dragon anymore, but I still want to try. The last centurion of a long-gone race? Isn't that someone worth talking to?
Someone of your own blood. Yeah, I get that. Someone who may be afraid of being nothing more than a weapon.
Someone with the courage and discipline to do what is needed to be done. Very well.
They all seem to
I
relate
suppose we can
somehow.
attempt to do the right thing. Should the situation arise.
Have I come at a bad time?
Hi, King Dale. Have you gathered your
We
shithead brother?
acknowledge and welcome the King of Shuigang in the court of Shang-Tu.
Your Majesty! Hi!
King Dale, to what do we owe this unexpected pleasure?
Couldn't have expected
This
it.
is just a casual state visit. I realized that we never properly thanked you for all your assistance in Shui Gong. So I brought along this beautiful gift. And
Hey,
this
you did bring your
stretches
shithead brother.
Spade.
It all rolled up in a carpet, too.
Good.
Rolled up like a
My
little
men have the
sushi roll.
syntax drone under guard outside. From what I've gathered, you will need it to take down this Bakunawa.
Magnificent!
Hold on, I'll respond to that later, Grim. That's actually interesting.
Once I've installed syntax on my ship, I'll be leaving immediately, so don't be late.
Adversity makes for strange bedfellows, it seems.
Oh my god, is he
Indeed.
coming on to me?
I must make a request. When you encounter Murga, allow me to speak with her. Your communicator can act as a relay between us.
You know, it'd be a lot cooler if
I
you
wish
came up
to
with us.
Make
But I guess they
amends.
can only have 5 people on the
Alright.
ship. Alright. Well, actually, okay. So a handful of cool things to talk about. One, I guess it does make total sense that the Magister is not the same guy who, like, you know, did all the war back in the day, considering he doesn't look like he's, like, 600 years old or whatever. But, you know, up until this point, it was kind of vague enough where I could believe that it was like, okay, maybe he's just really, you know, old, and, like, he was kind of talking from this point of, like, oh, well, we did what we had to do as, like, the kingdom, as if he was kind of talking about, like, you know, the royal we, and he explicitly did it. Sounds like he didn't actually know up as much as, he thought he did. So, like, that's actually kind of interesting. Yeah, he's getting into the sins of the ancestors problem, which, you know, is a very relevant topic for many of us today that is good to wrestle with. I think it's great character development and a great direction for his character. Second, bada bing, bada boom, bing chilling is a very good... It doesn't roll quite off the tongue, but I do get it where it's coming from. It probably would have been better if it was just made simpler as like, bada boom, bada bing chilling. There you go, that's a little simpler. Third, I did not see the trailer for Freedom Planet 1 getting Spade and Torque as DLC characters. I need to look at that later. That's actually really cool that that's finally getting completed then. Because I mean, I don't think I'm gonna return back to that immediately. I understand everybody needs a little bit of a Freedom Planet break, but you know, that'll definitely be something for me to come back to with the channel at some point, because that sounds fun. Especially because, like, it makes most of, like, the little baubles and shit you're collecting for, like, Torque, like, it's meant to, you know, actually do its purpose at that point, so. Oh, it's a fan-made mod. Okay, well, that's still pretty cool. I could definitely try that out at some point. I'd love to give that a whirl. It's so good it looks official. It's kind of crazy how that can happen sometimes. Let's see. Any a third comment? I think I had something else to say about the cutscene. Did I? No? Alright. Well, that's pretty cool. I do kind of like how everybody's separate storylines are starting to, like, hint at each other now with that last moment. Alright, Serpent, you've been crawling over... Okay, I get he's a snake. This looks very weird to watch him do. Like, he's crawling around like a baby. Like, I think before, correct me if I'm wrong, he did kind of move by just, like rapid slithering of the bottom half of his body, instead of, like, trying to do full slithering in his suit of armor. You look like a child, Serpent. You look kind of ridiculous. Plan to play Chrono Gear at any point? Maybe. I mean, I don't know. I could probably do so. Like I've kind of mentioned, I'm not really huge into like Hololive and stuff, but you know, Spacey obviously has made some pretty cool games, so I bet you it'll probably end up being fun to play. So I could maybe give it a go. Eventually. I think it'd be pretty cool. Yeah, very Mega Man Zero inspired would definitely fit nicely along on the channel then. Serpent being a devious little gremlin. I could definitely see Serpent slithering around the Shang-Tu Palace at 3 a.m. looking for beans. Anyways, I think he's humiliated himself enough. We ought to actually recognize his presence and talk to him. Finish your business and be quick about it, lest you incur the wrath of the impatient General Serpentine. Okay, Starscream. I don't know, let's see if there's anything else I should probably do. I could probably, at the very least, go and donate a bunch of crystals to the museum. I definitely don't have enough for everything, but it's starting to sound like maybe this is a little bit of a last return, so maybe I want to go and do a little bit of philanthropy while I have the opportunity. Let's see, first it was Sky Pirates, and now we have Ancient Water Dragon Warriors with a grudge. If I'd known Shang-Tu was going to be like this, I'd have built my museum somewhere else. Well, you can't predict the future. In fact, you have a building dedicated to the past. Watch where you're going. I didn't really run you over, so don't know what you're talking about. Did I ever fill this one out? Oh yeah, I did this one. Come tomorrow, you're finally going to be getting Steam all set up. Ooh, nice. Open potential TF2 shenanigans. Well, goddamn. That's exciting to hear. We will also have opportunities open up to, you know, yeah, do TF2 shenanigans together or some other stuff. Or like I kind of said earlier, I'd be so down to play Left 4 Dead 2 if you're either Left 4 Dead 1 or 2 if you wanted to see what you were missing over the years. So, you know, the offer is extended to you, Grim. Okay, a lot of these are actually the golden cores. I don't really have a whole lot of those. I thought there was going to be more crystal donation. I've saved up probably way more crystals than I needed to. A Galaxy? Oh. Thought there was going to be a GalaxyTrail room where it was like going to have a fun nod to the creators, but that's okay. Hey, you know what else is actually kind of fun too? This is the 200th video on the channel currently. So welcome everybody for video 200. I have nothing all that special planned for it. We're just playing Freedom Planet. And hopefully it's a good time. It's kind of crazy to think that I'm already at 200 videos. Like, I don't feel like I've done... It doesn't feel like I've done that kind of monumental, you know, amount of stuff yet. But I guess just I have been live streaming pretty consistently for about a year and a half now. So, yeah, I guess I would amass all that stuff in order to, over that amount of time. Beat the game. Ah, I see. Okay. Come back to that later then. At least I can fill out the rest of the crystal-y parts of the museum right now. I'll donate a golden core. I don't ever use these anyways, so why not? The game is over and every NPC gets new dialogue. That makes sense. I mean, they've been pretty good about having new flavor text as the story progresses, so I could definitely see them being like, wow, you did it. You saved the world. You got Murga to become a, you know, very friendly diplomat, and she's now the, maybe not the ruler of, but, you know, maybe a friendly parliamentarian of, oh no, why am I forgetting their name right now? Pangu, no. Oopsie, I'm forgetting the name of the Hawaii analog right now. Oh, that's bad. Oh well. My memory hole will eventually fill. Yeah, Zoroastrian moment. I'm gonna just stop. I'm gonna quit while I'm behind. That's sometimes my favorite thing to do. No, the continent name in the game. I'm so blanking on what the actual name is. Is there a way to convince her? Probably like cookies or something. No, it would probably have to be more substantial than that, actually. But yes, thank you, Perugia. Oh my god. I don't know why. I'm very bad at remembering the names of all the locations in Freedom Planet. I only now have Shang-Tu, Shuigong, and Shangmu actually sorted out in my mind because of this game. In Freedom Planet 1, like, I just could not keep track of which one was which. Potentially due to all the similar syllabic nature of all of them. But then also the fact it's just kind of like, I don't know, you go between each one really quickly and all, and so it's like, you don't ever have too much time to get acquainted with one before it's like, okay, well, now we're saving Mayor Zhao of Shangmu, and then moving on again, and it's like, it just goes by so quickly. Here, I don't know, it's been, I guess, a week since I heard the name Perugia, and I just kind of completely blanked on it, so that would be my bad. She eats red pandas. Oh, if we got one of those. Okay, and that's for the future. Alright. Okay, I guess that's enough museum filling out for one day. Now I can actually go get back to Serpentine's quest. My theory is that Milo is acting weird because that's actually like, I don't know, robot in disguise or something. And that's not Mila. What's with all the giant robots showing up everywhere? It's like some kind of epidemic. Like a bot-demic or something. Not that I'm complaining. I love drawing these guys. They really light a fire in my art. So, oh hell yeah, Mecha Enjoyer. What's up, kid? So, that BFF 2000 is kind of huge, huh? Stones. How did it all fit in the glow opera? I think I'm going to need more orange pencil if I want to finish drawing that robot. I've sketched Acrobell during her fights in the Battlesphere, but having her own exhibit here would make things so much easier. Her attack pies look so delicious yet deadly. Is it the cream or the bit? What? I guess I haven't been back to the Battlesphere enough to know what the hell's been happening there. I guess there is a whole VIP room type thing. Game definitely is a case of catering to the hardcore fans, which, I mean, honestly is fair given that, like, you know, most of the fans of Freedom Planet are probably, like, pretty hardcore about it. It's a really relatively small and niche fandom, all things considered. So, I could totally see that. Alright, Serpentine, let's get out of here. Let's go and save the moon, or the world, or more.
Enemies detected. Executing slaughter sequence number 2.
Belay that! These are our allies. For now.
Right. So is Syntax all fixed up to the ship now?
She's pissing on the moon again!
There.
All of her friends just suddenly
Now
appeared.
Leave right now.
Excellent! To Baccanoa!
Biosphere has a lot of new content now. Alright, I could probably check that out after,
What did you pack?
if we have an opportunity after the end of the game.
Safe side.
Which I think we
Lots of
will.
lab equipment,
Yeah,
safety
we can go.
equipment, and-
Maybe do some of that as some bonus.
You're lucky I overcompensated for how heavy you lot are fourfold.
Rude assessment of our weight aside.
Engage!
As you wish, sir.
Interesting little jet pod that he has. Never got to see that quite the same light in the first game.
Battle analysis complete. Sensors confirm a code black compatibility of
Oh.
91%.
Take over most of it. Cool.
Brilliant! Then I'm heading straight for the power core.
You mean you know how to get there? Right. Of course not.
Got way too obsessed with the series. I mean, you know, we all have our obsessions. I got really obsessed with Mega Man, and that's where my obsessions went. Freedom Planet is one of those things where it's like, you know, it holds a very fond place in my memory, though I don't think it's anything I ever dug too deep in. Though I don't know, Freedom Planet 2 is kind of making me a little bit more jazzed for it, so. Alright, Bakunawa Rush. Just like Final Rush. Literally Final Rush Sonic Adventure 2. Rail grinding and in space and all. Perfect. Oh, wait, that... okay, no, hold on. Yeah, time for the most unapologetically inspired Sonic Adventure 2 ending. It's great. Which, honestly, you know, good for them. This was a good one to copy, if anything. It's a solid stage concept. Although I was never a fan of the gravity bar things in Shadow's story. Get rid of that stupid traffic light. And dodge very poorly. Okay, the lasers are painful. No one's surprised there. The lasers are, funnily enough, those are like very Sonic Heroes vibes for me, because it's reminding me of like that final stage. So it's kind of combining a little bit of the Sonic 2 and Sonic Adventure 2 and Sonic Heroes vibes at the same time. Of course, it's never explained why there is just inexplicably a whole bunch of rails on the tail end of the battleship.
Foolish children. You will die here.
Squid Tank? Squid Games? Alright, well this thing does not defend itself nearly as well as the other, like, that one train that we fought. Space Colony Bakunawa, yeah. Oh, hello, random rolling armadillo thing. Oh, that was not, I should not have stood on that. Maybe it should have stood out to me immediately that standing on the spiky drills was not a good idea. This one's defending itself a little bit better than the previous one. There we go. Right over up here.
Nothing gets in my way.
Thank you, Serpentine. Even he is helping now. It's great. This game does do a very good job of actually making sure your teammates are actually doing teammate things. They are actually doing something to help you out. Oh, hey, it's this boss again. Nice. We're gonna get some Mega Man inspired boss rush type shit. Or I'll just leave him in the lurch. That's fine. It feels like a 7 Force inspired boss might be showing up later. Just a hunch. I mean, if anything, we had that kind of, you know, we had that kind of thing earlier with the first Freedom Planet game, right? Like, you know, that's what the syntax fights were all about. Oh my god, these things are annoying. Okay. I totally forgot what these guys were all about. Alright, that's one down. Now he's not going to annoy me. Take out the other one. Actually explore the area a little bit better. Alright, cool. So what's over here? Crystals. I'll take that. Alright, and then I guess something else special. That was just for the crystals, huh? Okay. Oh, I took damage there. That's not good. And crisis averted. Back to 2 health. Okay. Crisis re-engaged. Only at 1 health. Alright. I just got here, bud. You know, one topic I could mention is that something interesting is that ever since the Team Fortress 2 streams from last month, my Steam has been all of a sudden really reactivated with the fury of 1,000 bots trying to go and get my TF2 items again. Like, maybe I'm not, like, flooded every day, but before, when I had taken my break from the game, I had not been getting a bunch of Steam bots trying to ask for my inventory and shit. It kind of died down because I guess they all figured that my account was inactive, but ever since I played the game for Halloween again, now it's like, okay, every, you know, 3 days or so I have to fend off another bot and ignore its friend requests. It's not very hard, but it is still kind of funny just how quickly, like, you know, the bots all responded to the fact that it's like, oh, ooh, Crash has active TF2 account again. Let's bug him about it. Okay, how do I get in there? Okay, I have to destroy those blocks. Maybe this will help? There we go. It is also funny just to see how the the bot strategies have evolved as well. Because the bots used to just be very much random, random smattering of accounts picked up just from, you know, little scamming links and all that kind of stuff. Now, you can definitely tell they're leaning more into, like, the attempting to be random e-girl from, like, Russia type vibe, which is like, okay, sure, I'm betting this does work on some people, but to anybody who's been on the internet for more than about 2 months, they could probably understand that, no, this is in fact not a real human being. And even if it was, they're from Russia, so, like, I don't know that language. I speak English. Oh, wow, okay. I can see this level has a much, rather interesting design. Be able to actually loop back easier. And I still didn't loop back very well. It's like MVM in real life. So true. Except, you know, I can't pay for upgrades to destroy the bots with rockets. I do not remember fighting these things. I frankly do not want to fight these things. Not directly, anyways. Scam accounts on Discord claiming to be people looking for commissions. Yeah, that does happen all the time. I get, not so much on Discord, but I have gotten a lot of it on Twitter. And there was one of those bots that appeared in stream during the TF2 streams last month, and they were very quickly rebuffed out of my Discord once I realized that, oh, they were just DMing me immediately for commissions, despite saying they were definitely totally not a bot on stream. Oh shit, we get to play Sonic Spinball. Nice. What, I could pay for fewer bots? It's definitely not worth it, especially on Steam, given that bots really only have the power to you know, try to befriend you. And if you don't accept their friend request, it's like, well, they can't do shit to you now. You know, you said no to the robot. It doesn't know what to do at this point. Ooh, health. I can take health. Oh no, it's the goddamn crab robot again. Although interesting, at the very least, it seems I can play pinball with it now. Ooh, and it's kind of breakout. Alright, this is fun. This is very cool. I'm a big fan of breakout slash, oh, what was it called on Atari? Arc something. I can't quite remember. But I'm a big fan of all... Arkanoid. Big fan of those types of games, so even having a little segment like that is entertaining. Alright. We now have Laser Grid Boss. Alright. That's different. No vulnerabilities. Oh, there's Ah. Ah's in the middle again. I guess it makes sense Ah's still against us. Not exactly the, we didn't exactly give Ah the most friendly ending last time. We kind of just jacked their shit and left. Oh god. Life 149, 148. Oh, that's a fun display in the background too. We get to see a little like Kirby computer virus. That's fun. Oh, wow, pinball absolutely screws this guy up. And let the lingering water damage finish him off. Oh, that too. That's very stylish.
Stay classy.
I should honestly try to replay Sonic Spinball at some point. I did it so once on the channel, like very early on before I had any significant, well, really any followers. I almost beat the game, but I got stuck on the final level because I never really played the final level as a kid. I was only able to ever get up to the machine. It would be a fun stream. Alright, back to Shang-Tu that way, a little rest area.
Okay?
Okay.
Roger, roger.
I am unable to contact Serpentine or Mila.
That's not ominous at all.
Just unpacking my things.
You do realize the urgency of our situation, correct?
Chill out, scary lady. Some of us need a pick-me-up.
Fine, but be quick.
A pick-me-up on the very hostile ship that's going to absolutely, start wrecking us the moment that they find out that we've boarded. Running a ship like Brevin, Murga is not. If this was Brevin, he would be firing all lasers at us right now and depriving us of oxygen. This place is huge. Think it's bigger than Brevin's? It's bigger than this. Brevin's airship was the size of this Kingdom Stone, except only smaller. Hello, El Laboratorio de Mila Mark III. We are going into battle, and you want my strongest potions. My potions are too powerful. Okay, confession, I never liked that meme. I just never found it very funny. It just wasn't a very funny conversation of like, oh, potion seller, your potions are too strong. Nonsense, they're not too strong. Blah, 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 blah. I don't know. It didn't flow very well to me. Good battle droid impression. I did get that idea too. This creature is, or the creature is gargantuan. You'll have to split up to cover more ground. I'm not sure if this is a creature more or less than is just a robot, so I don't know what you're talking about, Nira. Oh yeah, 40 minutes in. How's the mouth looking? Laggy. Alright. Let's fix that. There we go. Okay. It's funny because of the warped face effect in the video, most likely. I guess maybe that's... You were probably just like... Well, no, I mean, a lot of people like to reanimate that meme because they think it's, like, funny just to have the dialogue between two random characters. I don't know. It really doesn't work for me. The hub music there was nice, pretty calming. I like that. And it's still kind of mystical. And yeah, this music, the map music here, this is very good. This is a jam all on its own. Alright, the refinery room. Alright, what we fighting in here? Looks like a running kind of boss fight. Oh, yeah, this makes sense, actually. The Earth Dragon would, in fact, want to fight in a room full of earthen crystals. Oh god, and Oz piloting the damn mech as well. I feel like Oz may be the bigger target to take out. Especially considering is operating the goddamn mecha arms. Oh, he angry. Okay, so they're doing a kind of tag team hexagon attack. Okay. And is making sure that I don't stay on the ground, trying to make it so that I have to ride the platforms. I'm not doing a very good job of sticking on these platforms. There we go. The mech is done being piloted. I can now safely dodge things on the ground a bit easier. Oh, he adjusted his aim a little bit. Okay. Alright, keep it going, Escal. This is not really the most threatening thing you could be doing. Alright, hitting the crystal does nothing, Lilac. Come on now. Alright, and I'm going to die to wanting to get this done too quickly. Or maybe not. Maybe I could still save things. Nope. Alright, we'll give it another go. Well, it probably would have been easier just to revive there. Ah, whatever. I don't know. I guess it's nice they give you the option to choose to respawn at the last right at the location with little health, or respawn at the last checkpoint. It's just my kind of, I don't know, sensibilities and just used to how game design typically is makes me kind of want to just always respawn at the last checkpoint. It's just it's simply just what I'm used to. Taking out Oz definitely the top priority, though. Oz very irritating in this second phase. And Oz should be going down here now to splash damage. Good. Okay, Sonic physics got me to bounce off the wall. A little embarrassing. It is very nice ASMR to have to listen to Ascal struggling on the toilet several times in a row. It's not the most comforting sound to hear several times in a row. I guess it's better than hearing him say like "eat this" or "take this" or "ha ha ha" several times over. We don't need him to channel his inner Eggman. There we go. Esco definitely hits Fiber 1 bar. Yeah.
Stay classy.
Hello, welcome back, Proto. Extra kidney stone incident. Yeah, for all of his power over the earth, he couldn't get those kidney stones out. Should have drank less purple
really
monster.
What you wanted when you joined up with Murga? She's going to destroy the moon and leave everyone on the planet to die.
That's so cool, though.
Of course I do. Thought I could stick by her until it all made sense again, but having Bakunawa eat the moon, that's just nuts.
Wait, eat the moon? I guess it is a drill laser.
Murga was supposed to give a voice to us outsiders from all over the world. Instead, she's just gonna destroy everything.
I'm sympathetic to what you've gone through, but it looks like your big speech about me facing reality just backfired.
Yeah, I chose the wrong side, I admit it.
Okay, that's a fun
I don't want
reversal of
any
the trope a
part of
little
this.
bit.
You want to get slaughtered? You go right ahead. Murga's even more powerful now, and she's not in the mood for visitors.
We killed Brevin last time. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Where'd that other guy run off to? Just how long have you been standing there?
You two are finally getting along?
Oh, and I have friends now.
His name is...
Hey, friend. What's your name? See?
Okay.
Well, I guess that's not the strangest thing I've heard today.
Self-named.
You can trust him?
I just want to see space and do awesome science. Science buddies.
Okay. Just keep him from building any more robots up here, all right?
Not possible. Yeah, definitely his parents let him name himself when he was born. It's definitely kind of a, It's like the Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. Wasn't there the one character that she was named, like, Goo or something like that? She named herself because of Goo Goo Gaga kind of bullshit. Ooh, Clockwork Arboretum. Time and plants? Sounds like an inviting place to be. Okay, I have to collect 8 keys. Holy shit. Alright.
Cyclone!
Glad someone else remembers phosphorus and goo. Well, yeah, no problem. For being the referential black hole that I am, there are, I did occasionally have things from my childhood that I do remember. I loved me some Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. That was one of my favorite shows as a kid. It was yeah, it was whimsical, really good writing, and like, I don't know, in a weird way, I guess I kind of related to Mac. I don't know. Mac just seemed like a good, endearing kid. He wanted to do well in, school, also still have his friend to hang out with and pal around with. Which was admirable. It's a simple goals as a child, and he achieved those goals nicely. Of all the imaginary friends, I think I was probably I think Will was probably a big favorite. Just had really good dialogue, interactions. The fact that he's just always being, helpful and friendly and everything. Do you also hate Bendy from their one and only episode? Tell me a little bit more about Bendy and jog my memory. That name is starting to sound familiar, but I don't quite remember exactly what. Eduardo's also a very good choice for favorites. I always remember my favorite Eduardo moment was when they were trying to do like a bowling team type of thing, and Eduardo was like too scared to like actually throw the ball because it was too violent for him, and so like he just did a little push and then got a strike at like several seconds later, and everyone else was like, wow, great job, Eduardo, that's exactly the right thing. And then Grandma's just like, no, you must do it quickly, we only have so much time here. The yellow bitch who blamed Blue for all of the misdeeds he did. I do believe that sounds exactly like somewhat a character I would hate. Yeah. I don't remember their design. I'm mostly remembering the other yellow bitch being Cheese, who was also very funny for being a I don't know. Cheese was funny for just being kind of a very there character. Just like the perfect character for little one-off jokes, basically. And for other characters to bounce off of. But that's definitely, I remember Bendy, definitely sounds like a different name. Kid at my day camp who was obsessed with Cheese. Yeah, there were definitely some people like that. I think I knew maybe 1 or 2 people who like, yep, Cheese was their favorite character and was like their whole thing. When I was a kid, day camp was always like watching Cheese-related stuff on the Cartoon Network website, quoting him. Yeah, he had a lot of good quotes. He was very much the Fredburger of Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. Although I still think Fredburger was definitely the more encompassing character between the two series. Posted in general, know when I see him. Yeah, let me take a look at that actually real quick. I need to remember what this character looked like. Oh my god, yeah, that fucker. I definitely forgot about that, about Bendy there. That is not a character I remember very much, but is definitely a looking at him inspires some ire that it's like, oh, I don't quite know where this feeling in the pit of my heart is coming from, but I definitely know it's a bad place. So understandable. Hold on, I just remembered I forgot to do a thing. Give me a second. All right, thing done. Back to game. Cool. Fredburger feels like a character that wandered from Chowder into Billy and Mandy, which is appropriate since he's voiced by Chowder's creator C.H. Greenblatt. I could see where you get that vibe from, but I also definitely see like, no, he's perfect for the world of Billy and Mandy. I mean, he's basically just he's pretty much the closest thing to the monster counterpart of or slash demon slash whatever the fuck he is counterpart to Billy. Like, instead of human version, it's yep, this is like Demon Billy. Like, Same kind of antics, same level of brain power going on there. Yeah, that's Billy. Oh, I hate these damn hornets. Go. Yeah, don't worry, Proto. Just happy you're here. I remember picking the team with Billy and Mandy despite never watching the show, and years later learned that both them and I are autistic. Wait, the thing I remember for the snowmobile game, Billy and Mandy. Wait, what about Billy and Mandy being autistic? What? The team or the... who? I got a little lost there. Play the shit out of the Billy and Mandy game on GameCube. Yes! I also had that game. It was very fun. I remember enjoying playing. Eventually, I could learn to play as every single character except for Hoss Delgado. Hoss was like kind of difficult. Like he didn't have like the glass cannon aspects or he had the glass cannon build, but he didn't quite have the glass cannon stats to like make him fun to play, in my opinion. And also, like the big problem was just like his. Dude had terrible hitbox. Like his main chainsaw attacks were just very narrow, so it was like very hard to actually hit anything as him. But he was a damn good character. I also liked how in that game, I don't know. I guess it's maybe not that big of a surprise for fighting games. Fighting games tend to make their main characters like high tiers, but like I was kind of surprised, you know. Going back and kind of looking at random tier lists and like thinking how people thought of the game, like, yeah, no, the default characters like of just Grim, Billy, Mandy, Irwin, like they're all like high tiers in the game. Like they're all very solid, high damage, well-rounded stats, good attacks, all that good shit. And it's just kind of, I don't know, it's nice to see. Oh my god, I'm getting beaten the fuck out of around here. Get out of this area. Grim, Billy, and Mandy are all autistic according to the creator. Huh. Alright. Interesting. I guess if I maybe rewatch the show with a different lens, I could maybe try to see if I could pick that up, but that's kind of funny. Let's see. So what I'm saying, Crash, I would love both Power Stone games. I guess perhaps, maybe. Ah, my ears! Fucking nuclear bomb goes off while I'm trying to talk about Billy and Mandy, bro. What the hell? Level equivalent of a boss rush. Yeah, no, it's recycling various gimmicks throughout. It's cool. It kind of works. Some of them introducing slightly new things as well. Yes, I'm actually doing it! I used that power-up to kill an enemy. This is revolutionary. Never seen before. Yeah, they're very good gimmicks. They're all quite memorable in this game. It's quite nice. Though I'm maybe a little bit sick of seeing that multi-element boss over and over again. I don't need to remember that thing's existence more often. Or this often. One or two was enough. Take the key back. Did I ever unlock all the super secret characters like the chicken in that game? I don't think I ever got all of them. I can't remember exactly which one was missing. But there was one, and it's just like I don't know, I never knew the unlock requirements, and I never like looked it up on GameFAQs or whatever to figure out how to do it. I know that I unlocked like the chicken, the Nurgling. I think I unlocked the Viking as well. God, what other characters did I actually, of those that I managed to get? I don't know, I definitely got most of them, but I think there was like always a gap of like one character that I never actually bothered to do. I like the implication that Murga liked the skeletons not to take them from the volcano as their security guards. I would take it more as the interpretation. Yeah, her twisted way of preserving parts of the world she's about to destroy. A little bit more of an interpretation of, like, I'm pretty sure those bones were all water dragon bones, so she probably wanted to have something of her ancestry left. You know, maybe that's the one thing she did not want to send to its doom in this plan to destroy the world. It would make sense, right? It's her heritage, her legacy. What little of it does remain in this world. Oh, cool. We released this boss again. Maybe I can just ignore him. Ooh. Don't mind if I do take that Earth Shield. Oh, wow. There is just, like, all of these traps laying about. Alright. Fuck it. Very messy rush to the end. Pumpkin, if you had to guess, you need to accumulate that much damage between all characters and verses. I feel like I remember the pumpkin. I think I had the pumpkin. Because I do distinctly remember setting up little versus matches of, like, you know, me and a computer character against, like, Jack and the pumpkins, and, you know, making little themed battles like that happen. He says I can't avoid him forever. Watch me. Oh, this is disorienting. Okay. Many small rooms with small enemy challenges. This is the first time, I think, in the game we've had just very abrupt screen transitions. Alright. Well, I'll take that. The museum's gonna need those cores. Yeah, I made my own event matches. Oh, that unlocks a different core memory, too. Like, I used to do that all the time in Smash Brothers. Like, I would play Smash Brothers Brawl a ton, and I guess a little bit of Melee, too, to, like, just assemble, yeah, all sorts of little event matches of, like, okay, well, I'm fighting this guy now, and then, oh, now these, you know, there's a team of Ganon and Link and Zelda against me. All the, you know, characters from the Zelda universe, and I have to fight them as, like, Mario or whatever, and I would run that back so many times and, like, slowly start to increase the level of, like, the, you know, of the AI I was fighting. The things that, the things you'd have to do as a kid to make your own fun. Oh, that wasn't wise. Alright, platform's dumping me, moving forward through the gears. I wouldn't be surprised if the same exact gears make a return in the Crony game that I keep forgetting the name of. Ooh, crystals, I'll take that. Oh right, those things are obstacles, not enemies. Game had some peak arena fighters. I think the Billy and Mandy one was the only one I had ever actually played. Used to playing Brawl with really low-level CPUs just to beat the crap out of them. Sometimes I definitely did that as a I've had a rough day and need some stress relief kind of thing. I just need to, you know, go on a tear with Bowser, for example. I would do that every once in a while. Oh shit, the last key is free. Nice. I guess that's supposed to be some kind of conservatory? Alright. Why isn't Murga's entire army made up of obstacles? Is she stupid? Does she know that Dragon Boost cannot get through obstacles? Oh, hello, Corazon.
Murga was pretty adamant nobody get past this point. So, unless you want a spanking, I'd say turn around and don't come back. Then it looks like we're going to do this the hard way.
Looks like we've got ourselves a bandit. Pucker factor 10!
What? That is a very... That's an unusual code for a fight, but sure. Alright, so she sticks herself against the wall. Makes for a good opportunity to attack her with that. Okay, so she's doing that. Now she's gonna come back this way again. Do the bounces. Didn't exactly mean to do that time. Oh, okay, and... oh, pattern's different. Boy, this sure is a long fall. 3, 2, 1. How do I move? Okay, so I can move up and down pretty freely against the walls. Alright, good to keep in mind. Oh, this is a little bit nauseating to do. Maybe not literally nauseating, but it's messing with my head to actually try to navigate this. Alright, we'll get to it, though. It's pretty cool, though. Yeah, Murga... well, I think Murga's Dragon Boost actually can explicitly go through walls, so... or go through obstacles. I think that's been shown in the lore. So maybe she wouldn't know about that, you know? This thing here's a banger, it truly is. Alright. Focus again. Oh, I'm not watching the scene again. Alright, do your bounces. And do that to you. Okay, and pattern learned. Supposed to be inspired by Gunstar Heroes. Yeah, I was kind of thinking. Grim did call it a little bit. We do sort of have a Seven Force reference then. It's definitely sort of inspired by, I think, like the one phase of that boss fight where it does turn into just like fighting the guy actually piloting the mechs. Okay, so when she's in rolling ball form, that's when I need to kind of be sure to stay out of the way. Wise, as usual, a decent point to attack is when she's trying to shoot at us. Alright, yeah. After having to figure out hard mode on Vile yesterday, this is a snap to actually get into.
Stay classy.
I think I need to play Gunstar Heroes at all at some point. The fact that I haven't yet, despite all the things that I play that reference it, is kind of criminal at this point.
Corey.
So, this is super awkward.
I just beat up your sister.
You can do it.
No, she's fine.
I'm done.
She has very highly
Murga,
alias
you're right,
text,
Kurt.
but she's fine.
Thanks, Corey. Let's go, Carol.
You guys go on ahead. My sister and I need to talk.
Good game doesn't fuck around. Yeah, that is kind of the impression I got from it. Which, we like that. We like those vibes. Ooh, mouth is desynced already. It's only been like 20 minutes. Uh-oh, it's getting worse. All the more impetus to keep working on the Blender model. I did more work over the weekend on that. I just, didn't get too far. I was trying to create a pretty complicated, kind of like knot of hair in the back of the head. I finished the modeling, but then I was kind of like wrestling with the like the toon outline shader to it, and trying to import it from an older save into a newer save, because it just by the virtue of how I wanted to make it, it was easier to start from an older save again. But the issue is that, of course, with an older save, there's not all the little extra things that I updated in the newest save. So trying to import it now, it already has all these like modifiers and is assigned to like all these like, I don't know, vertex groups, and all this other shit, is turned out to be kind of a pain in the ass. So I didn't quite figure it out over the weekend, but, yeah, but I don't know. I have maybe some leads to go off of from a support group that I'm in, so maybe I'll be able to figure something out and get that faster, because most of what I'm doing now is like, it's optimizations. Like, I really want my stuff to be optimal, damn it. I want to have, you know, be able to reduce my file size, so that way I'm not like, you know, full of vertices that I don't need, or faces or shit like that just start slowing down programs. God knows I have enough trouble with that and everything else I do. Plus also, I mean, you know, I might need to hand it off someday to like, you know, do extra costume work, extra outfits. So like, I'd want it to be in good order, an easy to understand order from anybody who didn't make the model. Up, okay, hold on. Nope, meant to go up here. There we go. Nice. Haha, Lois, I am large crash. Yes, I am, random citizen. Thank you for saying that. What the fuck are you on about? Oh yeah, easy for you to make the Crashberry variant. So true. I mean, I think honestly that would probably be the easiest thing to do. Make a blend shape that just starts from like my normal thin profile to a big bloated one. I know. Anyways.
Good evening, loathsome vermin.
Hello, Serpentine. Time for you to betray us all, huh?
Serpentine! I hate to disappoint my former allies, but in light of my desire to leave this wretched planet...
Wow, you sent two of these guys to hit me, huh? You thought that was gonna work, Serpentine?
Now we don't have to play betrayal musical chairs. I was getting super confused.
He still intends to blow up the moon. This is not an improvement.
Stick with the plan. We need to stop Bakunawa no matter who's in charge.
Thankfully, these guys are way less tanky than before. Oh boy. Okay, there's... Oh, that's right. Everything is now serpent coded. Cool. But yeah, so I don't know. It's a matter of me eventually like figuring out when am I done messing around with things, making the hair like not be a billion million vertices and separate strands, but actually like be optimized to be combined and stuff like that. Then I just gotta test putting in like, you know, some of the accessories and see if I can't get those to all mesh together, and then that's kind of the MO there. Then I can actually prepare for, you know, making like debut content and shit. Maybe one or two more good breaks will do it, you know? I tend to make a lot of progress whenever I do take a break from streaming, so... With the holidays coming up, it'll be a good opportunity. Oh shit, the fire-breathing mouths are even freakier now. Look at that, they put out their serpent's tongue too. Ugh. I had to stop gameplay just to point that out. Ugh, what the hell is happening? Yeah, who would have ever thought that Serpentine would betray us? And it definitely was not going to be some... I mean, I was hoping for a little bit more elaborate of a plan if, like, you know, he got Mila to conspire with him for a little bit of time. Oh, also, hello, mini-boss, or stage-boss, converted into a random enemy. But I guess his plan was pretty simple. He just wanted to get up here so that way he could code black everything and take over the world, or and try to take over the operation. Still, I thought Mila could have at least been a little bit more of an interesting twist. Whoa, this is deadly as shit. And I can still get stuck in those blocks. Good. Nice. Shield. Oh, where does this take me? It's a bit of a risk. I knew that could probably take me back down to the fray. Snake's a bad name with his level of betrayal. He's getting Snake Man a bad name with his level of betrayal, you know? Snake Man's just an honest, hardworking, nature-conserving robot. Okay, eventually one of these will teleport me to the right spot. Nope, not that one. Over here? Hey, I touched that. That should definitely teleport me forward. Oh, yeah, you are very right, Proto. This is hella Sonic CD inspired. It's got those very harsh notes, that kind of come in sound like those ones. Those metal hits. They're very nice. Okay, that's just a return path for failing the jump condition. Oh, all the way back. God damn it. Okay. Ooh, purple goo. Welcome back, Hydro City Zone. I can't go back in time to stop Murga's plan and prevent the first Thanksgiving from ever occurring. Yeah.
Done with you already.
You honestly expect us to
If only-
sit back and let you destroy our
If only we had the time. If only we had the time machine power. We should have gotten that out of Pangu first.
Spectacular demise. Minions. Show them no.
Oh, Serpentine. You're no Brevin. Also, thank you, Guiding Crystals, for telling me where and when to jump. Telegraphing with common collectibles, gotta be one of my favorite genders. Oh god, big dragon jump scare. And even this gimmick is brought back. Neat. This is a very fun stage to go fast in. I mean, all of the stages are fun to go fast in, but this one flows very well, and I'm not even doing a very speedy run through it. Alright. Checkpoint. Are we at the finale now? Those things that the electric lights are... The yellow laser robot attack is quite tricky to dodge on rails because your momentum just does not carry in the same way that it does on ground. To time it much better. Oh, hold on, that looked like a platform up there I could jump into. Let me see what I can do about that. Bonus? Bonus! The Pepto-Bismol water sprite. Infinite loop? Okay, I guess I have to... That's the game's way of telling me, okay, you have to go to the down path. Other paths are not an option. It. Okay, now we're in the speed teleporting maze. A little bit a lot of disorienting. Oh, hey, I wanted that. And I guess I'll get a chance to go back and get it then. Okay, so I guess we want to go back here and then teleport down here? No. Back here? And then... Uh-oh. I'm getting lost. Have I gone this way yet? No, I don't think I have. Okay, that's something. Oh, wait, hold on. I saw new platforming up there. I can go back that way. Alright, more bonus at least. I know Starbuster and I think Berserk Boy already kind of had me covered. I want to see more Mega Man-inspired games with rail grinding. It could be kind of fun. I don't know, for me it's like, maybe a little bit too much speed and kinetic motion for a Mega Man game. It's not what I think of when I really play Mega Man. I guess it makes sense for X and Zero to a certain extent, but that's why I'm not super into like the Dash and, you know, Mega Man X too much.
War Dog! Sick 'em!
What?
Ruh-roh.
Are you talking to Mila?
There was more.
Me?
Yes, you!
Oh.
Do you see any other traitors around here?
Well, honestly, I didn't think you'd make it this far.
Oh, what a surprise! Betrayed by the very pup I trusted to betray her friends. Ha!
That's not surprising at all,
Too bad for
Serpentine.
you. I have prepared for every contingency. In this game of chess, I hold all the cards.
Wrong analogy.
That's not how you...
This dog is a traitor to you by birthright. It doesn't matter if she refuses to fight for me.
Uh-huh.
After all, we hail from
Ah,
the same
lore.
planet, the homeland of the magnificent Lord Brevin.
Brevin? Mila?
Of course.
I guess she is
It's a
pretty
new
green.
Deal for her to go home in exchange for slaughtering the lot of you.
No! I mean, I guess it's true about me not being from this planet. And I'm not a traitor. I'm not a monster.
No, you're not. You're my friend, and you're wonderful.
Yay, the power of friendship overcomes all.
Thank you. I'm not going with you, Serpentine, and that's final.
Ah! Four of a kind, checkmate. Syntax.
Bro is playing
President.
Balatro, not checkers or chess.
Please stand by.
Mila!
I thought for a second Mila was
We need
gonna
to
be
stop
turning
that
into that
resonance
boss from the first game, which, yeah, that would have been a super evil thing for Serpentine to do. That was probably like the most tragic thing that Brevin did in the first game, to us directly at least. Oh hey, this theme sounds familiar. Like Brevin but remixed. Nice. Is also a boss you can just absolutely beat the living crap out of, every single piece of him. The missile swarm is kind of the only thing you really need to look out for. I guess the occasional laser might tag you as well. Alright, just get out of the way when the missile happens. Missile happens. Then he's gonna do his lasers, so don't hop back up immediately. Alright. Very simple pattern you got there, Brevin. What you got for round 2? Oh, just showing your ugly mug? Oh, and shooting. Okay, that's actually fairly threatening. Alright, well now I can't just stay up and camp in his face. I actually have to take a little bit of strategy. I think he's throwing punches at the moment, doing his lasers. I think I just noticed actually these little power-ups, they actually recharge your special meter faster as well. So they're not just for the, you know, little sword beam power-up. They actually help you keep the offensive. Breve. He's Brev-ish.
I should be invincible!
Bro, you were not... Brevin was not invincible with the power of syntax, bro. What are you on about? Serpentines yapping. All 5 pieces of Exodia. The 7 Chaos Emeralds.
Curse you! Well, no matter. With Code Black
And maybe
installed,
even the full
I can simply
Triforce.
flood this chamber with my robots. Then we'll see who has the last look. No! No! What happened?
A bold move, General. But the will of Bakunawa has been restored.
Oh, great. Now she has 2 of the robots.
Gotta go.
Oh, brutal. Looks like Team Serpentine's blasting off again.
That felt good. That felt really good. Look out, world! There's a new Mila in town.
Oh, she's evil now.
Okay, maybe new Mila.
I like
could
the new
take
evil
it down a
Mila.
notch.
Oh, sure. No problem. And, thank you again for believing in me.
See, a lesser game would have made it a very much larger plot point to say, like, actually, we need to have a whole drawn-out arc about how I can no longer trust Mila because she's an alien from a different planet, the same planet that invaded us so long ago. However, this game has a very on-point messaging about what it's like to be talking about, you know, conflicts, legacy conflicts between different species, cultures, races, and so we are not going to immediately just turn on our friend Mila because she's apparently, you know, from Serpentine Brevin's planet. Instead, she is our friend, and we already know the weight of her actions and the character that she holds. So we just get to be friends and beat up that stupid snake guy. The Lunar Cannon. Okay, again, naming very Sonic Adventure coded. This is where the Super Laser Piss came from in Sonic Adventure 2, after all. There's no time for racism, Goku. We got a Doomsday weapon to stop. And we got bubbles again, and platforms that don't seem to like it when I touch them. Where the hell am I? Oh, okay, all the way over there. Oh, here's a random topic out of nowhere. I realized the other day one of my co-workers was like wearing a, you know, kind of like your typical ugly Christmas sweater kind of thing. Very patchwork and just, you know, reindeers and... Actually, it wasn't reindeers. It was more like an ugly autumn sweater, put it that way. And I think I realized that the reason a lot of people have probably, well, previous generations have like dubbed that style to kind of be like quote-unquote ugly is like, it's probably because it looks pixelated. Like the thread pieces tend, like the units of thread that actually make up the design in one of those sweaters tend to be very like large. So the units are large enough to where our brain does not actually like, you know, process it as a continuous design. So it's chunked up, it's quantized, and I think that maybe previous generations were like, no, that looks clearly bad. That is not a continuous image, and think it looks ugly. But nowadays, to me, it's like, oh, it actually doesn't really look all that weird. Retro Christmas, kind of, yeah. I mean, exactly like that, but it wasn't like explicitly like pixels. It was just like, I don't know. It's just kind of like low fidelity, like leaves and other autumnal stuff on there, and I guess that look just kind of inspires the. Oh, that's bullshit. I'm not even standing on a laser there. Inspires people to quote unquote call it ugly. Kind of sad. Turret Gaming. So far, we're not really getting to put the turret to good use, necessarily. We only have so many enemies ever on screen at once, but we're getting used to it. We might have something special to do with it here soon. Like this. Let me in. Platformer with a good turret section, true. Just one you can kind of have fun and mess around with. Right, and now one you can use to easily destroy these jellyfish. Actually, wow, yeah, look at that. You have to actually puzzle out the turrets a little bit. They're helpful at taking down an otherwise very annoying enemy that kind of semi acts as an obstacle in your path. How about that? Oh, and he's just outside of range. That's unsatisfying. Alright, I guess you get to live. The game developers have chosen it. Got very contemplative music going on here too. I very much expect to have a Shadow and Maria type cutscene here soon. Further up, past this missile pod. Where am I headed? That's a great goddamn question. Wanted to land on the crystal, didn't succeed. Down here? Do I just go down instead of going up? No, because that's where I came from. I don't want to be going down then. Okay, so just one specific alcove I really need to get into? Keep her jellyfish near the weapon that you can use to easily destroy it. Is she stupid? I know, right? They don't provide any synergy together whatsoever. Boy, if I knew where to go, I sure could have made better use of those shields. And it was just all the way in the upper right corner, of course. I didn't pick up on the obvious place to go and look first. Ooh, I got the vinyl for this one. Nice. This is definitely a track you want to listen to later. The mouth of the dragon. You know what that means? It's time for our super laser piss soon enough. Or fish. That works too. I mean, at least it kind of makes sense as to why the floor is fucking electricity constantly, because the cannon is constantly charging up. Hold on, that seems like bonus in this direction. I would actually like to go that way before I go what looks like the main path. What's over here? Nothing but a loop backwards. Alright. Unfortunate use of time. Oh my god, she's really throwing everything at me here. Wait a minute, random anti-grav field? Okay, random anti-grav field. Thought it might have actually been like a secret to go do. Ooh, you know what else I'm hearing? I'm hearing in the music that little bit like a little bit of in the background. It's reminding me of Rogue Court from Paper Mario 1000-Year Door. It's got the Rogue Court sewer vibe. That's a melody I don't get to hear very often. This does make for a very nice kind of juxtaposition to the fight against Brevin, where that was a very kind of like frantic, desperate, final, dramatic area to come to. This is a dramatic area in its own right, but it is like more of a little bit more calm, collected, tense, and, full of like worry and apprehension to what's about to happen, rather than, the knowledge of I'm gonna kill that big green alien bastard for destroying my planet and hurting my friends. Yeah, they're very different villains. It's good to juxtapose them against each other. Ruh-roh. Oh, she's bringing this gimmick back, though. Alright, what is the solution here? Gotta fight a big crystal? Alright, head away from the crystal, let it do this exploding nonsense. Run away at full speed! Alright, not too bad, all things considered. Also, I do like how they had to kind of, re-encapsulate the HUD for, like, having Lilac's health and energy in the upper left corner being, like, from Murga's perspective on her HUD. And destroyed. Get out here and fight me like a real water dragon. Come on, Murga. Stop hiding. TMNT game has a gimmick like this? That's cool. To be fair, it was a pretty simple pattern. It didn't take me very long to learn what was going on. Ooh, card. This isn't bait. I sincerely thought that was going to start a second phase with Murga immediately. I guess we're saving that for a final stage? Yes, we are. Alright. Oh shit, looks like we might be nearing the end of Lilac's story. I'm gonna have to come up with something else to do next week. I guess it makes sense. I should have anticipated the fact that, yep, this is the time to get to the final area. And Murga sitting here, getting ready to talk about, what is a water dragon? A miserable pile of secrets.
Murga! You should have run.
Let there be no more death today, Murga. This planet should not have to suffer for the sins of my people.
Hollow words from a boy who grew up in a palace built on those sins.
True.
I know that the Earth Dragons, my people, had enslaved your own.
Kanji Emperor, true.
I know of the accidental test fire of Bakunawa's mining laser, killing thousands of water dragons in the blink of an eye. All these events and more were excised from history by Earth Dragon hands. I apologize for my complicity through ignorance.
You think that a mere apology can erase our suffering?
No. And that is why I intend to bring this secret history to light. Tell the world what really happened, and venerate the Water Dragon's struggle against my people's tyranny. Everyone will know what the Earth Dragons have done. Please, let this world live.
Uh-oh, she's on her evil villain laugh. She's myopic. She doesn't care about that anymore. She doesn't care about justice. She wants revenge.
Rebelled against their masters and lost? Or the monsters that killed the world? What choice do I really have as the one final breath of the water dragons?
Wait.
Oh, she's got
you
cool
don't have
wings.
Murga, no!
Those wings are actually
Yes,
dope
we
as shit. I
are
might
the
steal that
last to
design.
suffer under the yoke of the Earth Dragons.
Or use it for my
This
inspiration
ends
for
here.
some future model things.
Your suffering will be a masterpiece. Blue Moon!
Hey, I preferred Red Sun, actually. That's the better Battle Network 4 version. Dumb jokes aside. Alright, so she's gonna do this kind of water raising, water bullet type thing. Do some dashing. And then do some mining. Okay, simple enough first phase. If I just don't get greedy with it. And pay attention. I said don't get greedy with it. Of course, what do I immediately go and do? Oh, next phase. Alright, now it's horizontal water. The water is now horizontal. I do kind of like how both of our dragon boosts cancel each other out. Neither of us is invincible, or neither of us is taking damage from dragon boosting into each other. They cancel each other out. Alright, phase 1. Lady's no longer... Ooh. Blood Moon. Okay, she got multiple moons, multiple wings, too. I can respect a boss who has an aesthetic of wings. As an Icarus fan myself. As an Icarus myself, even. Okay, Murga, this attack pattern of yours is really not it, I gotta say. This one's really barely even aiming to hit me. It does aim to destroy my speakers slightly, though. Lunar Cisg.
Super Moon!
Super Moon? Like the Super Mario Brothers Super Show? Ooh, big crystal sword wing. Okay, this is absolutely super fucking cool. This has the best aesthetic of all. And is a pretty damn effective pattern, too. Wow, this is tough to dodge. Everything will end? Uh-oh. Super Laser Piss? Yeah, her Super Laser Piss makes her very vulnerable, though. Oh, now she's pulling out 6 blades. That's how you know it's serious. I gotta bait these out a little bit better. There we go. Ow. Oh, she's literally at 0 health. There we go. Okay. Reminds me of Illuminate, but not really. It's kind of reminding me of Dio, but not really as well, just because of all the knives. Ooh. The energy's getting intense. Oh shit. Now she's channeling the what's the one X8, the other X8 boss? the dark lizard one. Oh, and she's doing Phoenix Maginian a little bit too there with the multiple clones. Comes in with the slash. Does another trying to jump on top of me. Another slash. Okay, if I just play it intelligently. Uh-oh, different attack. Okay, what's this gonna do? Oh, okay. Effectively very little. Woohoo! Okay! Conveniently very well-timed dodge for me. Definitely meant to do that. Stay away, she'll counterattack. Poorly timed. And poorly timed. Yeah, there we go. Oh, the music's still going. We have a phase 5?
Lilith.
Oh my god, this is a fucking fight and a half. Sorry, not paying too much. If there is chatting going on, I'm not paying the most attention at the moment. Trying to lock in so I can do this in first try. Nature. Get out of that corner, Lilac. It's not good for you. Ah, nope. I guess we just revive right now. It was very cinematic. It was actually a pretty cool drop of the tornado. Liked it quite a bit. Close. Alright, I had to die there at the end. That's fine. Blue moon, blood moon, silver moon, finally eclipse.
It's not over yet!
Oh, and then finally her previous AI, which was actually kind of the craziest AI from earlier. She has Omega Zero kind of attacks. Oh, Jesus, she can really hunt you down with her Dragon Boost. I mean, it only makes sense, but wow. Oh, Thousand Knives doing some Lyle type shit here. Oh, okay. Now she's doing the Dio type shit. Truly. Dash at me multiple times now. Just run away. Oh, bad place to be, bad place to be. Oh, and that's still there. God damn it. Ah, too many knives. Oh, hold on, I can wait for her pattern to go on a little bit longer.
Gotta keep moving.
Oh, damn it. Alright, how much of that do I have to do now? Alright, I guess just the last things. That was the last checkpoint. Oh, that was almost cool. Now it's lame. Oh well. Like missing a tech on purpose. No, I don't know. I don't know how I managed to do it. It's always I manage to just choke at the very last possible hit. It's unfortunately consistent for me. Oh my god, speaking of consistent, I am doing consistently badly on this second try now. I lost all motivation to try very hard. We're just starting that over again. I take her, honestly, I feel her attack pattern's a little bit easier to dodge when she is in, like, kind of, you know, this rage mode like this. She's not in rage mode, she's very, very prone to kind of doing exactly that Omega in, Mega Man ZX type thing, where she just does a triple slash at you. Or does that. Get out of your damn invuln. Let me hit you. Alright, stay back here. Don't throw that at me. Now she's gonna start dashing again. And she's being guarded, and now I gotta just wait. Okay, come on, I dashed through you. Are we gonna do it again? Are we gonna choke at the very end? It seems like I'm setting up for the same thing to happen. Oh, there we go.
I wanted to believe! I wanted to see you for what water dragons were meant to be! But our past, our history, nothing but chains, and we are choking on them! We might be the last of our kind, but that's not all
there's
that
a fire
defines
line.
us. We are the people we help,
About their chains.
the friends we make, the love we share, and the world we leave behind. That's who we are. Who we can be. But only if we decide.
Oh yeah, Six Face is definitely, she seems like a bitch compared to Brevin in that, or Brevin compares. What am I trying to say? Yeah, no, you're right. Oh, and she gets an Emperor Palpatine.
We have to leave. It's not safe here.
Somehow, Murga returned in Freedom Planet 3. Yeah, that wasn't gonna be a very high rank. I'm falling to the earth! It's a funny angle to depict it falling down.
By the collective efforts of our three kingdoms, the threat of Bakunawa has come to an end. Yet as the moon we defended so passionately fades into the
We
horizon,
get more pollution in the ocean.
I cannot help but dwell on the unsettling truth that has been revealed to us.
Escal's alright. That's good, I suppose. Oh, and all of our friends, too.
What is punishment enough for conspiracy to silence an entire world? Will an act of forgiveness lead to peaceful resolution? Or will it buckle under the weight of those unwilling to change? Perhaps there is no perfect answer.
Nope.
Nevertheless, I feel it is my duty to pursue an outcome that I believe would break the cycle of conflict that has consumed our world for generations. The atrocities of our past should never be forgotten, but neither should they be repeated.
Where?
I had a nickel for every time
Two?
Lilac was laying on her back unconscious.
Under regular circumstances, our laws would pronounce your deeds to be acts of war, and in the former sergeant's case, treason. Such crimes would be punishable by life in prison, or even death. However, these are not regular circumstances. In light of certain facts that have been brought to light, the severity of your punishments will be reduced. I hereby sentence the four of you to 6 months of community service. You will remain in Shangtu for the duration of your sentence, to clean up the mess caused by your callous disregard for our property.
And you'd better do a good job. Those fossils in the museum ain't gonna rebuild themselves, you know.
Yeah, I'm gonna rebuild them, General Gong.
Captain Kalau will do as the Hammer of Justice wills.
Well, on the bright side, I guess you get to see me more often, sis.
As for your ringleader, we have found neither hide nor tail of Murga in Bakunawa's
Yeah, why is he
wreckage.
just shouting his name?
We would have offered her clemency in the same manner as you, but I strongly suspect she would not have cared for an Earth Dragon's ruling. And now I declare this ruling to be concluded. General Gong will hand out your assignments.
Trying to pick up the garbage along the highway. It's weird. There's like 13
May I have
purple
a private
Boba
word
Fett
with
bodies
your
over
friends?
here. I wonder how that happened.
So she's still out there, alone.
Probably stuck in some other crystal
How
until another
fair
Kingdom
Sash
Stone
Lilac.
pops.
She hasn't woken up yet. She's strong, though, so I wouldn't be surprised if she's up and about in a day or so.
American
That is
picking up
good to hear.
garbage. Yeah.
And thank you, all of you. Once again, the day is saved thanks to your
The
efforts.
Powerpuff Girls. I mean, my efforts.
Saving the world, no worries. Well, actually, Scary Lady here was new to all this, but we showed her the ropes.
Yes, however, would I have survived without your apt tutelage?
See? She even picked up a sense of humor.
There is something else.
Oh?
Now that we are aware of the full facts behind my people's rule and abuse of power, it would be disgraceful to continue as if nothing has changed. Which is why I am stepping down as the leader of Shang-Tu.
Ooh, wow, that's kind of a bombshell.
No, Magister, you can't!
I must. If change is to happen, then it has to come from within. We will take a page from our neighboring city and appoint a new leader through free elections.
Oh, shit.
In the meantime, a regent must be appointed to oversee the proceedings are fair and just. I was hoping that you would fulfill that role, Mira.
Me? What?
I mean, it makes a lot of sense. Who's the most honorable person we know who'd protect and defend Shang-Chu at all costs?
General Gong.
Yeah, and we have the freeze burns and jail time to prove it. Seriously, though, innocent until proven guilty next time.
I would be honored, but surely there are others just as loyal.
Perhaps. But none of them have battled a water dragon centurion on a spaceship that was about to eat the moon. That is both a rare sentence and achievement.
In that case, it would be my honor to accept this duty. I will not fail our people, nor leave our lands undefended.
Excellent. And I pronounce you Regent Nira Lee of Shang-Tu.
Woo! Congratulations, Lady Nira! Yeah, major congrats, Scary Lady. I mean, Regent Scary Lady.
Thank you. But what will you do now, Magister?
There is still so much history lost or hidden away by the Earth Dragons. My intention is to roam the world of Avalis, to try and document what remnants may remain.
He's gonna become a historian.
But for now, get some rest, and I shall prepare what duties lie ahead of you as Regent.
Yeah, you have El Bravino and Agrem running as two separate parties against each other, trying to run for Magister.
Heard that they never found Murga, so that's what I'm going to do. I think she deserves to know that someone's thinking of her and make sure she's okay.
Same old Lilac. Can't you be Little Miss Hero Pants some other time?
Not a chance. Besides, this might be my only chance to find out more about the water dragons. And maybe even something about my parents.
Cool. I gotta stay and make sure my sister does all right. Neela and Scary Lady have got their own things going on too. You gonna be okay by yourself?
Of course. Even a falling spaceship isn't enough to stop a dragon.
Fair enough. Catch you later, Lilac.
Aww.
Catch you later, Carol.
Cute custom sprites for a hug. Just for this moment. I like how they're still calling Nira Scary Lady, even though that takes so many more syllables to say. And they've been friends with her for so long. Ooh, classic mode. Don't know what that is, but hey, Freedom Planet 2. Fun game. I like this a lot. And there's still little bonus content to do with the Battlesphere that I completely forgot and overlooked too. But yeah, I did it. I beat the game as Lilac. How about that shit? There's Edwin Cheong and his role as the Magister. Very nice of him. I liked Freedom Planet 2 quite a bit. This was a nice expansion upon the concepts of Freedom Planet 1 with much more engaging combat-type gameplay. Voice acting, very good. Sprite work is phenomenal in this game. And I love the fact that there's a story. Who the hell are you? Oh, the Battlesphere announcer? Okay. I love that there's, you know, a very serious and very well-written story to this about, you know, like they were talking about on the spaceship, about the chains of our ancestors being choked by them, but also, you know, what the history of colonialism and imperialism does to people. It's very neat. Loved hearing all this. Chris Guerrero, I know that name. Nice. I think I'm certainly gonna come back for the other. What is it? I'll figure something out to maybe take a break from Freedom Planet for next week. Maybe I'll return back to the Mario 64 stuff. I'll see if Defective is available. But yeah. I'll give y'all maybe a week or two's break from Freedom Planet. I know that's a lot going back to back, but I'm still ready to play all the other campaigns, and I don't want this to turn into one of those things where, well, I say I'll come back to it later, and then it takes me 10 years to get around to it, just like it did for Freedom Planet 1. So I still do want to kind of see, the rest of the story too, round it out. What the hell was everyone else up to in the background there? What's up with Nero? Why is she so weird and fiercely loyal to things? A lot of stuff to still figure out. It's nice. Alright, if you're gonna head out, Proto, feel free. No problem. We're about to wrap up soon here anyways. Thanks for coming along and chatting with us, enjoying the story here. So yeah. Freedom Planet 2. Very solid game. Lilac story alone, I think it's probably like a solid 9.5. I don't know why. It lacks a little je ne sais quoi for me to push it all the way to like a 10, but like this is highly, highly recommendable. You could play this game if you love any sort of like just simple little combat beat 'em up type video games. It is a very quintessential video game and in the best way possible. Definitely play it. Completionist special thanks. Oh, thank God I didn't read that. Nope. Thank goodness. Look at the wall of mostly B ranks and the occasional ugly C rank. This is what I get for not using score boosting badges. Oh well. Oh yeah, that's true. There's probably gonna be also items for the other characters too. I wonder what those are gonna be like. I mean, most of them are just like challenge items or like kind of baby bonus items to like make things put you on easy mode, but it's like looking at your high school report card. I don't know. For me, I'm seeing a distinct lack of A's. Okay. There's no way to say that without being a dick about it. Battlesphere challenges. Oopsie. Maybe I forgot to do a good number of these. Maybe I only did 4 of them. Stage time 5 hours, total file time 11 hours. Damn, we spent over half of the time in this game just talking to people and enjoying the lore of the world. That's how you know it's well written. I wouldn't have bothered with that if it wasn't very well written. And get a really cute rendering there of Lilac. God, her new design is so good. I love her new design. It's great. See ya. I was yapping. That's what I'm supposed to do as a streamer, right? Well, thanks for joining me tonight, everybody. I hope you're still enjoying Freedom Planet and that and I'm happy that you're still here enjoying things with me. So I'll be back Thursday for the triumphant return of chemistry reacting stuff. I have a lot to get through and react to. I even have a whole playlist because of all the stuff that I missed over the last 2 months or so. So yeah, I'll see you on Thursday for that. Be sure to like and interact with the video and all that stuff to make the channel do good. If you're lurking in the background, feel free to join the Discord. We talk about stuff like Mega Man and maybe other games that we played on the channel, so do that. Otherwise, I'll talk to y'all Thursday. Have a good night.